Hey guys, warriors, this is LeeAnna with Chronic Inspiration. I am giving you this video on Wednesday on scheduled day and time, but I totally flopped on Sunday. I owed you a vlog and I tried making it and it came out really shitty. I didn't like it, so I scrapped it. My vlog, my choice, gone. I felt really guilty about doing that, but you know what? I just said, move on. Just next, cut the dead weight and move on. So that's what I have done. What we were going to talk about on today, on Wednesday, was secondary conditions that one gets when we have fibromyalgia or any other type of chronic condition. There are some secondary conditions that would apply to any chronic illness because they're just common and do that. I've mentioned some of these before, and some of them are, I talk about more than others, like brain fog. That's one. Another secondary condition that you can get is sleep apnea, sleeping problems, insomnia, anxiety, psychological problems, depression, things that you can get as a secondary condition that by themselves are a whole condition. Digestive issues, skin issues. You have to remember the body is one fluid. It's a fluid motion. So we don't get things in just one standard specific area. The whole body works together as one body. And things are going to mesh and get messy and get chaotic. And it's not fun. And that's what I think a lot of people forget about the human body and how the human body works and what the human body needs. The human body needs to be allowed to move in a fluid motion and to be able to move that, move around, or else what happens is the body gets stuck and when it gets stuck, it starts to like almost decay, and meaning it's not actually decaying, but the energy and the essence of the body starts to decay in the way that it works with itself. And that's just not a good place to be. And for me, the way that my story has unfolded, at least within the first half of the year, first 75% of my first half of my life, or 75% of my life, it has resulted in stops and starts and stops and starts and hitting up against walls, and then getting on a good streak, and then getting on a bad streak, and then getting on a good streak. And you know what? That's what everybody's life is like. So if you are feeling like you are just slamming up against that wall, boom, 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 no matter how hard you come up against it, you just can't go through it. You can't go around it. You can't go over it. You just keep bouncing off of it. And the only way that you can go is to turn around, retrace your steps, go back out, go a different direction. Leave that altogether. Cut the dead weight. It's not worth it carrying and holding on to all of that chronic crap, because the chronic illness that you have is going to attract more chronic crap, and that's just not worth it. But carrying that around, it's just dead weight, and it's going to make you tired, and it's going to make you resentful, and it's going to make you bitter. That's what has happened to me. And when you have a chronic illness, you get mad at your body. You are not happy because you're not happy in life, because you don't feel good and you don't feel like doing anything. And you get depressed. And then you get anxious because you know people want you to do stuff, your family, your loved ones, and you just really feel like you can't do it. You just can't do it. So, remember this. The body is in motion. The body is fluid motion. Even if you don't want to go to all of that type of energy and spiritual stuff, there's one thing that you cannot fight against: the way that your body works. It is too perfect to have just happened accidentally. It was designed by God to be in an imperfect, perfect condition. Now, without going into the religious area, because I just think that's somebody's personal, way of living, and you know what that is for yourself. So I don't need to go into it. But you cannot argue against the fact that the human body it's made up, it's 80% water. I mean, water is fluid. It's just a fluid, you can move all over. Let's just move for a second. Ooh. Because we can move. There's not a lot of things that we can control in this life, but we can control this. We can control it. It's fluid, but it's within our realm, and we can choose what happens with the body. When you go through life fighting everything that's happening to you, you're not happy. And I know this because I had a family member who, get off of there, bless his heart, he just fought against his life, his whole life. He fought against things. He was not happy at the end of his life. And I find myself sometimes fighting against things, or not really fighting against things, but I feel like I'm in a fight for my life. And that is not a good place to be in, because it makes you bitter and cynical, and you're not happy, and all that other stuff starts to kick in. Excuse me one second. So, my takeaway for you is this: let go of the dead weight. Let go of it and just let yourself kind of float for a minute and just kind of be like, and just be, and just breathe. Breathe in and then breathe out, and take big, deep breaths. Take 4 of them. That's 2. That's 3, and 1 more. Now, let that dead weight go. Let it go. It's gone. My cat came up to say hi. Did you want to say hi? Yes, come here. No, it's okay. It's okay. Here she is. Here she is. Yes, a Munchkin. Yeah. There's a Munchkin, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. She goes wherever I go, and if I'm up here on this bed, so is she. I finally found this way to make a video, and I think what I will do is I will make some kind of graphic or freebie and have it posted up while I do the video down here. This is Loom software that I'm using, by the way, and it is a wonderful, wonderful little piece of software. You can go, it has a Chrome extension, has desktop app, and it has internet app. I guess that would be through the Chrome. So it's very nice. If you want to try it, I would suggest that you do that. And I don't know if I have a link to send you to, but because this is free, it's a free software. But if I come across one, I'll put it in the description box below, as well as the graphic that I'm using today. It was not my graphic, but it was free. I think I bought it on Etsy. One thing that you can control in your life is how you react to life and how you want your life to be. Be nice and generous to other people, but do what you need to do for you and for your divine purpose, because that is the true secret of life. We are here for an aligned divine purpose, but we are here and we can flow within our purpose, and we can just let that dead weight go, and it just feels so nice, and we can have our responsibilities. We can just take things day by day, and we can just breathe in and out, and everything is just going to be okay. I have really kind of let it go in this video, and it turns out I had a lot to say. I don't blame you if you want to get out of here and you don't want to watch my videos anymore. That's fine. But there are people that I am going to reach with this who will need to hear it. So I am talking to you, dear friend, who is watching my video right now and thinking, that's really cool. I never thought of it that way. If you're thinking that, then you are my person. And I am your friend, and I am your host, and I am here every week to entertain you in a helpful and loving and entertaining way, hopefully. But today we talked about some secondary conditions that can come up with a chronic illness, and there are several of them. I will list them in the description box below so that you can, if you feel that you are having any of these symptoms, you can mention them to your doctor. However, here is something I really want to say. I am not a medical professional. I have never been a medical professional. I do not claim to have any knowledge of these conditions other than the fact that I have had personal experience with them, but I am not a medical professional. So with that, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications, and meet me back here again on Sunday. Today's Wednesday that you're watching this. Meet me back again here on next Sunday, where you will see a vlog from my week from now until Saturday when I put the video up, and it will be there Sunday morning at 9 a.m. So until then, I shall say adieu, and I will catch you on Sunday. Au revoir.